So then what was the larger number as you're making your notes for QB Confidential and everything else that you do with NFL Network and us? Kurt, what was the larger number of you watching the film of Texans at Patriots? Was it the number of times you saw the Patriots defense make a play that's Super Bowl quality that they can repeat against Denver, if not beyond, or the number of times you said about C.J. Stroud, what is he doing? What was he seeing? What was the larger number of watching?
I mean, definitely C.J. Stroud. And, unfortunately, I've seen a lot of that this year. We talked about it a little bit in the game we did a couple weeks ago, just, the pressure situations and just seeming to not really be aware of what's going on and what's around him. I called the game on Monday night against the Steelers and broke it down on our show. Just how many times he made a bad play worse in that Pittsburgh game where flea flicker and all of a sudden there's bodies around him and he decides to try to throw a 50-yard pass with bodies around him and obviously he gets hit, or the interception on the naked bootleg this past week where there was a guy right in his, it was like he was oblivious to how close that guy was to him as he turned and tried to flip his hips and make a throw while the guy's hitting him and the ball goes up in the air and it becomes a pick six. And so those were the things that really left me shaking my head a lot with CJ this year, is just the times that he just didn't seem aware of certain things going on around him. And, and again, this one really dumbfounds me because you can't always pin it on something you're seeing, bad technique or whatever. And me, when he was a rookie, I thought he played like a top 5 quarterback in the league. Like he was that good that I was so excited about, my gosh, this guy could be one of those really special guys after his rookie year. In the last 2 years, I feel like he's really regressed. And I can't really, again, it's one of those, unless you sit down and talk to a guy, what did you see here? What were you thinking there? I can't really put my finger on it. But it's been frustrating to watch. I know he even mentioned he hasn't played his best football this year, but it's really trying to figure out why, what's going on, and what are you missing right now that we have to get back so we can get that special quarterback we saw when he was a rookie.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.